Probably the fear of losing your quality of life is what keeps patients from going to see doctors. They're afraid somebody's going to tell them and give them bad news. I'm here to tell you 90% of the time it's not bad news. It's good news.
A lot of patients don't realize how important their bones and joints are until they start to become an issue.
One of our guiding principles at Peachtree Orthopedics is try to help people regain that mobility or that function or their active lifestyle that they had before.
Peachtree Orthopedics has been in Atlanta for over 65 years, providing care to people with orthopedic injuries and chronic orthopedic problems.
What used to be one location at Piedmont Hospital to over 8 office locations, 8 therapy locations, 3 MRIs, 2 surgery centers, and over 30 partners.
From the moment you walk into the door, you'll realize that you've walked into a situation where you're part of a larger network that is absolutely dedicated to making you feel the best.
My first time meeting people, I really like to sit down and say, thanks for coming in. Let's talk about your problem.
I always like to find out what they do for a living, what kind of activities they're interested in, so get an idea of how active they are and what their goals are besides just talking about their injury itself.
So whether they're an athlete trying to get back out on the field or just someone that wants to garden and work around the house, we're trying to match those goals with them.
We have physical therapists, we have trainers. We can get diagnostics, meaning x-rays or ultrasounds, to figure out what the actual problem is. And then we have to put it all together.
A good orthopedic surgeon will only set up patients for surgery in 5 to 10% of the time, meaning that 90 to 95% of the time, there are ways to get patients better faster.
Success to me is to keep you out of the operating room. And we have physical therapists that can work with you to get you better.
What we're trying to do is decrease pain symptoms, first of all, and then gain range of motion and eventually strength so that they can get back to doing the things they want and need to do.
So we don't just treat x-rays, we treat people. Because just an x-ray or a diagnostic study that gives us some evidence doesn't really tell the whole picture.
We are not the biggest practice, and we probably never will be the biggest practice. And it is by design.
We want to be the group that provides the best and compassionate care to our patients.
Obviously, it's hard to trust a doctor you've never met before, but I'd like to think that every doctor here gives that kind of warmth and embrace that a patient's looking for.
It's our goal to get you back to doing the things that you love.
We're all about you feeling better. It's simple as that.